This is gonna look so sick, Ollie. Ready, let's go! I bet some of you are watching the screens and thinking, it's not gonna fit deep. I was facing a bill of about £1,000. We're doing it on the side, mate. That's better, rev it. But I got really lucky with this, so let's get this on the car. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 on this beauty, which is my 2017 Golf GTI Performance. In the last episode, I took delivery of the car and you guys showed up. You guys got into the comments and you told me how to get rid of this bad boy, which is the broken pan roof. So we went ahead and got this off the car. And Ollie, have a look at this. We've got a brand new replacement part, well, brand new to me, replacement part. I'm gonna get this on the car, but first, I gotta take care of that exhaust.
Too loud.
A lot of you guys heard it. I'll put a clip right now. So in this episode, that's where we're starting. It's a fun-packed episode, and I wanna take this car for a first proper drive. Fuck, yeah, buddy. I've got to go see a guy about a dog, but you'll see it all later on in the episode. Just look at what the previous owner has done. Literally deleted the rear muffler, straight piped it, remove this bit. This is the resonator that's meant to be here. Straight pipe, and then, yeah, just gone straight up to the engine there. I don't like that. In my younger days, I would have liked something like that. I think it's just too much for the car. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I picked up this bad boy. This is a Golf R stock exhaust. So let's go ahead and get this off the car, get both of them on the floor and come up with a plan. So guys, I'm removing this exhaust. I absolutely hate it. I want you guys to tell me what you think of the results in just a few moments. But as you can see, they've got 2 flanges here that I need to loosen up. And once I remove those, I could remove this center pipe section. The rear back box, this is gonna be for sale. If anyone wants to straight pipe their Golf GTI, do let me know. I do not want it. Now with that old exhaust removed, I did some measurements and I thought that everything was going to go together really nicely. My measurements were pretty accurate, so I cut the new exhaust to fit, and I also fitted some new hangers and rubber brackets, and I just wanted everything on the exhaust to be perfect, but this happened. Oh guys, this is a Homer Simpson moment. Duh. I bet some of you are watching the screens and thinking, it's not going to fit deep. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. But I still powered through, and it's not fitting. The wheel well for the spare wheel is hitting the top of the exhaust. Check it out. That needs to be all the way up there. It's really far away, but if you look in there, it's already making contact. That is a no-go. I think it would have looked really nice, but it's looking like it's not gonna fit. So if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. What can I do? I tried.
Day 2, day 3, day 4.
So I spent 4 days looking for new parts for the Golf GTI, and one of my subscribers actually hit me up. He told me he's from Birmingham and he's got tons of parts that I might be interested in. He drove all the way from Birmingham to make sure that I got these parts, and I want to say a massive thank you to him. And he provided me with a stock GTI exhaust, a new front bumper, a new headlight and tons of other bits, but here are the results of the exhaust. That's better, rev it! I know it sounds a bit more throaty with the straight pipe, but I prefer it with the stock. You let me know what you think in the comments down below. With the exhaust sorted, it was finally time to get the new panoramic roof onto the car. Once again, a massive shout out to all of you guys who got in the comments and gave me the information needed to make this possible. Do you remember the roof had a little dent? Well, I used this opportunity to kind of straighten it out as much as I can, but we'll get back to that later on in the build. Alright guys, so it's the following day and I had to order a brand new battery because I started this car up over the last couple of days, charged this battery, it was working fine, and then the battery's just gone flat again and it doesn't really want to hold any charge. Hold on, before we continue, the guys from TopDon sent me out their latest product. This is the TB6000 Pro. Not only is this a battery tester, this is a battery charger as well. So apparently this can repair dead batteries. And on the little Golf, we have definitely got a dead battery. So I'm gonna open this up. Massive shout out to TopDon. I'll be linking this down below. If anyone's interested in getting one, you can pick one up. As you can see, it's brand spanking new. Let's connect it up and see what it can do. If this actually works, this is gonna save me a ton of money because every car that I buy has always got a flat battery. So it's telling me that this battery's got 11.2 volts. Let's charge it up and see what's going on. I'll leave this to charge for the duration of this video and I'll report back at the end. If you want one of these, like I said, it's going to be linked down below. This is the TopDon TB6000 Pro. Make sure you check it out. I went ahead and I removed the headlining, and that's because I need to gain access to fit this bad boy in. Now that it's got the new stock exhaust back on there, got a replacement bumper to fit onto the car, and this is the original headlight. But I actually bought another headlight and I've got to head down to a guy down in Southampton. You've seen him on the channel before. He's actually fixed or repaired the lens on the other headlight that I got. So we're taking this car. So I know it don't look like that right now, but give me 10 minutes and we're taking this car out and we're headed down to Southampton. Now, I managed to get a really good deal on a complete cassette for the pan roof, but I don't need all of it. Check it out. Ooh, so this is actually all we need. I was able to pick this up for just 300 quid. I was facing a bill of about £1,000, but I got really lucky with this, so let's get this on the car. Now, I've never changed a pan roof before, but this process turned out to be a lot easier than I expected. All I needed to do was remove these rollers from the new pan roof. I'm going to be using the ones on the car. I don't want to separate anything. Yeah, at least it fits. I was told there are two types, so this fits, so that's a good. This is a little bit tricky, but boy, we should be able to do it. It's actually easier than I thought. Touch wood, I don't want to spoil it, but it's actually, yeah. So 2 screws at the back. So this should technically work. Okay guys, that's the last screw in. Let's see if it works. Oh, Ollie, that's how you do it. Let's see if it closes though. Happy days, that's the result. That's the result. So, let's get the front bumper on and we're going for a rip. Look, replacement bumper is on. The bumper needs a bit of work, but we'll get to that later on. Headlight is working. This is the broken headlight that came on the car. As you can see, it's fully working, so I should be legal, but I've got a replacement one waiting for me once I get to Southampton. So it's finally time to take this car for a rip. Got the original plates on, original exhaust is on. My guy Ollie's waiting, and have a look at this. This is all in, it's fully functional. Let's go. So guys, it's a top spec, as you all know. So it's got all the cameras there. But yeah, first drive in the GTI. I want to find some quiet roads and see if I can launch it. So guys, we are finally driving this GTI, and this is what my channel is all about. At Salvage Nation, we take these cars, they're wrecked. We don't know what the issues are. We overcome all of the issues and we get the cars back on the road, and it's such a nice feeling. But we almost ran out of petrol, so I had to stop off, fill a roll up, get some petrol in the system, and yeah, with the petrol done, I was happy. I was very happy. Next stop is Southampton. Will we make the 30-mile journey? Let's see. It's all an adventure. Let's go. So guys, we're driving. We've been driving for about 40 minutes. Everything is fine except, I don't know if you can hear that noise. It's really annoying. I reckon it's got a bad bearing, and we've been doing some tests. When I lean the car to the left, I can hear it. I reckon that it's a front left bearing that I need to get. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order that now, and I'm gonna hopefully get it for today, swap it over, and yeah, just get rid of that noise. But the car's driving good, I'm happy. We're gonna get some shots. I'm gonna try to find a little quiet road, do some launching, see what this car can do. Yeah. ready, let's go! Fuck hell! Gears are working fine. Ah, that was fun. It's working, the launching is working. So after a quick detour via Mexico, I pulled up to the BMW lens headlight replacement guy over in Southampton. I've been here before, you should recognize it. Bumpers, headlights, whatever you need, go check them out on Instagram. Salvage Nation on the road, we're getting that new headlight out, we're doing it on the side, mate. I want to get back with that new headlight in. This is gonna look so sick, Ollie. Guys, Ollie was wetting his pants in the passenger seat just now.
Bouncing around like a madman.
Don't worry, I'm a driver, man. I'm a driver. Don't stop at all.
So he tells us.
Yeah, definitely want to get a car. Either this one, my M2, maybe the R8. I definitely want to get it on the track, and it's coming soon. Guys, who needs a lens when you got a bit of crash wrap? Who needs a lens? Got a bit of crash wrap, put it in there, just like that. This one's out. Let's get the new one on the Golf. So guys, I was busy with the Golf, and the guy from next door, his name is Crafty Craig. Crafty Craig gave me an offer that I couldn't refuse, so check this out. Guys, remember the last time I was here, I told you there's a mud pit. We're going out for a spin. Look at the state of this place. I love it. Guys, I think everyone in the world should have a mud pit and an old banger to relieve some steam when life becomes too tough. And trust me, I'm gonna be here again with something else.
This one.
Yeah, I need one in my back garden. I think it's got a leak. Guys, take a look at that. Ran it until it blew up. Listen, guys, check them out, man. Crafty Craig.
Always here to help.
Always here to help. I'll be back in my M2. We're going to give it a little rag. Tell us about what you do. What do you do here?
I'm Crafty.
Tell us what you do, man.
There's a garage up there. I do a bit of sandblasting up in a little sandblast. I said to you last time about the
yes,
go-karts.
you're going to be doing my go-karts.
That's it, yeah. I'll be doing the go-karts. He's the mechanic man.
Big mechanic man, you can tell. Yeah, that's what I look like every day. So
exactly.
I know. Yeah. So you do mechanics, you do sandblasting, you do painting.
Yeah, welding. Everything, yeah.
Exactly. So guys, if you're in Southampton, come see Crafty Craig. Take a look at that, man. It's like it's a different world up here. I'm so glad. Once you break out of the constraints of London and you meet new people, new experiences, come on. Okay guys, so I'm back here. You should recognize it. Have a look at these bad boys. These were a standard set of F20 headlights, and he's done a remix. Now they're the shadow editions and they look absolutely sick. But I'm not here for these. I'm here for this. Da-da-da-da-da. Have a look at that. That is for the Golf, and that is going to transform the front end. This was completely shagged. This was broken, and yeah, he done an amazing job. If you want to get your headlights sorted, the link will be down below, or you should be seeing it on the screen right now. The BMW headlight lens replacement. But clearly he doesn't just do BMWs, he does all headlights, and trust me, he will save you a ton of money. Guys, take a look at what he just done. G60 BMW LED. This is brand spanking new from a 2024 car. 2024 car, and yeah, he just replaced the lens on this. Someone had a little accident with a wife, so to speak. Someone smashed the headlight. This would have cost at least 3 grand for this one headlight. He was able to fix it. It looks absolutely brand spanking new. And you know what else looks brand spanking new? The new headlight for the Golf, because it practically got a service. He opened these up, cleaned out everything, replaced the lens, and now is ready to go back onto the car. This is looking in tip-top condition. Let's get it on the Golf. We're out and about. I came with all the tools. Let's get it on the Golf, and then we're going to be heading back to the unit. On the fly. Happy days. Look at that. So it's been a very successful trip to Southampton. Here is the new headlight on the car, fully working. It looks absolutely amazing, so it's time to hit the road and get back to the unit. So in a short period of time, I've sorted out the exhaust, I've sorted out the front bumper, the headlight, the pan roof, all of that in one single episode, and this thing absolutely rips. I'm told this on a stage 1 tune. But in a future video, I want to take it onto a rolling road and I want to see exactly what figures this car is producing, because I want to try to push it to stage 2. At the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the plan for this car, and trust me, you're going to want to know. It involves a raffle, a track, an M140, and a lucky subscriber. Stay tuned. Look who decides to come. Look at this guy. What, you pushing, yeah? But anyway, guys, this is what we're here for. We're back at the unit. It's the next day. This little thing performed like a champ, and I've got big plans. So let me explain. In the next episode, I will be taking the car into bodywork. We're going to be sorting out the wing. I think I'm going to buy a new wing. I don't think I'm going to waste time with that. I'm going to get the front bumper all sorted out, new grills, new plastics. We're going to make it look all nice and pretty. We're going to be doing something with the wheels, and I'm going to go ahead and reassemble everything on the interior. But I'm going to be facing this car up against this beast. If you remember, I've been rebuilding this sky blue M140. I've done so much work on this car. I did a raffle, we didn't sell enough tickets. The winner ended up getting 50% of the monies raised, and I have pumped the remainder of the money into this car. So for example, we've got new spacers on that rear wheel. We've got a new upgraded fuel pump. We've got an LSD. There's tons of stuff, but most importantly, I've been working away behind the scenes, and we went ahead and we sorted out the rear quarter panel. As you can see, there's still tons of work to do, so I will be dropping a new episode on this car very shortly. Actually, I'll be dropping that video on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. So this panel, you guys said I needed to change it. Waited for this to come from Germany. And then these two cars are heading to the track, and I'm going to be facing it off. So the question to you right now, if you were to choose, which one of these cars would you pick? That is going to be a question for a future video. Stay tuned to see what all of that is all about. Believe me, it's going to be exciting. We're going to be raffling off both of these cars. Anyway, you have to stay tuned, that you're going to see. Have a look down here, my Range Rover. We've done quite a lot of work on this as well. I'll be dropping a future video on this car here. This is a subscriber car. I wasn't going to do a video on it, but I've got to do tons of work. I've got to rebuild the front end. We've got bent chassis. I'm going to be upgrading the sat-nav to pro-nav, retrofitting CarPlay. I'm going to be doing quite a lot to this car. If you want to see a video, let me know in the comments. New video on this bad boy is coming soon. I was waiting for the engine to get rebuilt. That's completed, and I've got a new shell, and I've got major plans for this build as well. So guys, that's a little update for everything that's coming up on Salvage Nation. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget, press the like button, please. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, press the subscribe button, because we got major things coming up, and this is where we're gonna head off. So like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, why don't you check out one of my previous videos on the left? There's plenty in the playlist. And if you want to know more about the Salvage game, why don't you become a member of Salvage Nation, and I'll be there to guide you along the way. And don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram if you want to get an inside scoop before YouTube.